sent my friend a PC completely for free, and here's how I did it. So because I'm a content creator on here, I've been sent a lot of tech products, including an entire computer from CLX. Thank you guys, by the way. And I had my old build that I built myself for the most part. It was a Frankenstein from an old pre-built I got 5 years ago and had since replaced all the parts in. I decided, well, I have a friend that has a laptop that's consistently blue screening, and it's a bit of a struggle to play games with him as a result. So I decided to send my old computer to him. So the biggest challenge here would be to try to take it apart and clean it to make sure there was as little dust as possible in it. I wanted it to feel like a new computer. I took the entire thing apart, which isn't a big challenge for me anymore. I can build computers with my eyes closed at this point. It was just definitely a lengthy process, I will say. And then worst case scenario happened when I took the heatsink off, cleaned off all the old thermal paste and made sure there was none leaking out. And then I realized I don't have any extra thermal paste. Now I thought I did because of this heatsink. Actually, I thought I had a Thermalright tube of thermal paste. Guess what? I didn't find it until I had already ordered more thermal paste. But thank God I ordered the other thermal paste because the Thermalright paste came out like clay instead of like paste, which obviously is not ideal. So yeah, after the thermal paste was put back on, that was the final touch on the build. And then I just had to reinstall Windows basically. I contemplated sending over just 2 RAM sticks, but I decided having all 4 would be better because this is DDR4. I know with DDR5, generally you only want to do 2 slots. And even with DDR4, it's better to do just 2. But because of the games that we play, it's better for my friend to have all 32 gigabytes instead of having just 16. We play a lot of heavily modded Minecraft, which is very RAM intensive. And my friend went from an Acer Nitro 5, which has these specs, to my old PC, which was an Intel Core i9 12th gen, an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3060 graphics card, GeForce Vulkan Z 8GB DDR4 RAM, 32GB total, and then an MSI Pro Z790-P Wi-Fi DDR4 Pro Series motherboard. I actually wound up sending my friend the SSD I was sent by CLX because I had a Samsung SSD 990 Pro, which I was not trading, but they also sent me an SSD that was M.2 and 2 terabytes, so I wound up replacing that one. So my friend got a whole new SSD. Now the scariest part of this was packing everything up, and I saw online that I could use pool noodles, and well, I can confirm you can use pool noodles because at this point my friend has received the PC, has been playing on it, and it's worked with no issues. Now I want to turn this into a series where I can just upgrade people's computers for free and maybe do giveaways in the future when I'm not a broke college student. But I also have a bunch of other parts sitting around from my old pre-build because, well, I replaced the parts. That doesn't mean I got rid of the old ones. And I do have another friend in need of a PC. I wonder what I'll do with that.